we always seem to laugh a lot whenever Ben 10 Wrath is involved.
Yes. Anyway, welcome back to Let's Play MadWorld. In the last episode, we took care of the shaman.
You know, actually, the Ben 10 is actually kind of relevant. We're actually fighting that is basically a Ben 10 alien.
A Frankenstein monster.
We're fighting Frankenstrike.
Granted, Ben is kind of known for having supernatural things as aliens.
Werewolf, mummy, ghosts, vampire.
Vampire being the funniest one.
Oh, vampire in the desert.
Ben, I realize you're on fire, but at the same time, you can just hit your chest and stop that.
That was hilarious. You know, Ben 10 is actually one of the...
You know, I'm kind of surprised they didn't figure that shit out sooner, because there were multiple times in the original series where they could have used that.
They figured it out, like, near the absolute end of the original series.
I remember there was one episode where he was going to fight a fire, and he got Ripjaw.
Yeah, that was, like, the biggest running gag.
And he got stuck his Ripjaw.
Yeah, that was like the biggest running gag in the original series. You got stuck at Ripjaw and land, and it almost never gave him Ripjaw when there was water involved. Like, remember that one episode where he broke the Omnitrix and then... oh, just ignore us while we ignore the plot. When he broke the Omnitrix and it kept on giving him random fusions, and one of them gave him a cross between heat blast and Ripjaws.
Oh dear.
She was the one throwing the party.
I actually remember the first... I think it was the first movie the original series had, which was the
live action, or the Omnitrix going boom.
Yeah, Omnitrix going boom.
That's where he got way big.
He got it fixed and suddenly way big appears.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, he got, yeah, Azimuth fixed the watch, he was like, here, try this on precise. Click. And then way big.
And was that actually a movie or was it just
movie?
Okay. I couldn't remember if it was a movie or a season finale.
Maybe a bit of both.
Usually they save the really big shit for season finales.
Yeah.
It don't really matter what show
You know,
it
now
is.
that I think about it, that movie was also the introduction to I Guy, who was pun incarnate in the very bad way. Do you know why? It's always I related in his puns. He's like, I haven't seen this guy in forever. Hey, watch the puns. If you use up all the iconic ones, the rest just get cornier and cornier.
Even Chugga and Ted would say no to that shit. It's like, sir, if you don't stop with the puns, right now, you are getting that Omnitrix thing ripped off of you, so you are stuck this way. Hey, actually, that would be really bad for everyone.
Exactly.
And instead, I'm just gonna stab you in the heart. because that would just drive me insane.
You know, my favorite alien in terms of abilities is Upgrade, because I can literally go, "Hear my laser face,"
you can just quote it.
Yes.
My name is Leonard Church, and fear my laser face. That is my favorite line from that.
We really do
show.
not like Mad Castle, so we just try to ignore it as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
And it's just the fact, and now in terms of plot, they realize we're not here for the games, so they decide to put a bounty on our head. Since they can't kill us quietly because everybody loves us.
How much should we put on him?
Wait. Oh yeah. Favorite alien in terms of abilities is Upgrade. Favorite one in terms of just watching is Wrath.
Yes. My favorite in terms of abilities would probably be Big Chill because he's a combination of an ice alien and Ghost Freak.
Yeah. But actually,
and having Ghost Freak's powers would be fun, I just don't want the personality trying to take over my head.
Or just flat out escape like it did in the original series.
Didn't he take his DNA with him so Ben couldn't become Ghost Freak until he dealt with him?
No, I don't think that was the case. I think he just flat out refused to use Ghost Freak.
Well, I can understand why he wouldn't want to do it. Okay, I can understand the flat tire, but how would he survive the pipe through the head long enough to get points for shoving him onto a rose bush?
You just missed the very vital part of the brain.
People have had rods shoved all the way through them before. And people have survived suicide attempts from shoving a gun in their mouth. They usually try it again, like when it's after they woke up, but...
Well, that's because they're trying to end their lives. Why would they give up after one failed attempt?
Yeah. Unless they were extremely religious, in which case they would probably take it as a sign that God doesn't want them dead yet.
And I absolutely fucking hate this song playing right now.
I can even hear it, and I think that's a good thing.
Yeah. The track is just called MadWorld. That's it. It's a mad. I was like,
I thought you actually enjoyed this.
no, it's no.
Or did you start hating it because you
No,
just
no,
heard
no,
it
no,
too much?
no. The thing is, there is this track is just called MadWorld, and the track in the science area that I love to death is called It's a Mad World. That's
You'd think they'd have a bit more creativity than that.
no, it's like the lines in this song is like it's a mad life on your mind, hole in your brain. Whereas the other one I really like says like it's a mad world, better watch yourself.
It's the difference between. It's kind of like the difference between being almost dead and I am all of me.
Pretty much.
One's really fucking good, and one's really fucking bad.
Exactly.
And they're saying basically the exact same thing.
Pretty much. Seriously, I do not like the music in Mad Castle. It's the most boring, it's the most bland, it's the most... This is the worst area in the entire game. Well, it makes it... Well, this is the only spot where they can put it in without technically ruining the game. Because, well, if they replaced Asian Town with this,
Ugh.
that would give them a bad area too early on, kind of ruining the experience.
Even though for you at the very least they also giving you one of your favorite areas right afterwards, so
Yes.
you might be able to make it worth it.
But the fact is, this is pretty much the one spot where they're basically just getting it over with, while also at the same time letting you enjoy the game, so that way you really know what the game is really like. Oh, by the way, fuck this mini boss. You know why?
Why?
It runs away. You beat the shit out of it, and pussies out and digs a hole and runs away. And then you have to wait for it to respawn. And you know what really sucks? To advance to different areas in this map to get extra goodies, you have to wait for him to respawn and crack through the wall, and it won't happen unless he respawns through that, unless he respawns to restart the fight again by busting through said wall that you're trying to get through. You totally hate this area?
Yes, I can. I wouldn't really say there's any area in Type 2 that I absolutely despise. There are some that I don't like quite as much as the others, but I wouldn't say I despise any of them.
There's nothing like this.
Yeah. Certainly agree to that.
Oh, and also, the mini boss has a jack balloon when you kill it, but it takes so fucking forever that there's really no point.
La guillotine.
Yeah, la guillotine. You know, if I was, going this whole bit, I'm just imagining Jack's chainsaw also having, that one spot in his arm that's just sticking out. It's just a square that's sticking out. I can just imagine that popping open and seeing all the tricks. He just spins it around and Ghost freaking just faces down to Jack to Frank's lab and just kills him that way.
Scares him with fright.
Frank's too dumb for that.
Actually, speaking of Sims, which we were talking about in the last episode a little bit, one of your Sims can actually die from fright.
Oh yeah, can't there be ghosts in Sims?
Yes. The supernatural beings in Sims, at least for Sims 2, I can't remember them all for sure, are ghosts, vampires, werewolves, plant Sims, which are basically plant people, and witches.
They're not as fun as Vampire or Wildvine. Seriously, Vampire is just goddamn hilarious.
Well, I can certainly say that there's this one lifetime goal for the family aspiration in Sims 2, which is to have craploads of grandchildren. And the easiest way to do that is to make your sim a plant sim. Just continually have kids so they can have kids. Because plant sims can just shake their heads, create a baby, and when they grow up for the first time, they instantly become adults. So if you want it done if you want that particular lifetime wish completed very quickly, just do that. Granted, you also need the Seasons expansion pack in order for that to work in the first place. 3, you can become a genie.
A genie?
Yes.
Wow.
Unfortunately, you can't break the laws of reality all that much.
Oh, stupid genies and their rules.
Oh yeah, and also robots.
Yeah,
You can build robots.
There's robots.
In Sims 3, you can actually turn dead people into robots.
You know what? With the whole going back to the whole can you just imagine if like there's a super boss in this game and it's Alien X
I think that would be the super boss of one of the Ben 10 games.
or Atomics? No, it's like with the whole Ben 10 tangent, you know, with the whole Jack having the Omnitrix. Can you just imagine the super boss being like Alien X or Atomics? I imagine Atomics due to the fact that you can actually do shit.
That and it would be funnier.
Yeah. You know, it's like
I say funnier because of what he says in order to attack.
Havana. And he shouts out the name of his attacks.
Yes. Actually, I think Atomics would be a better fit for No More Heroes now that I think about it.
Atomics? Yeah. And Wrath would be better for this game.
Yeah. Well, actually, I think a majority of the Ben 10 aliens would be better for No More Heroes.
You know, now that I think about it, I think the voice actor for Grease is also the same voice actor for Wrath.
That is funny.
I think so. They sound really similar, so it's similar to almost fully fucking identical. It's supposed to. Let me tell you something. Sounds a lot like the. Nobody said to me math.
Oh, we got Quentin Flynn in No More Heroes as Henry,
and we got Quentin Flynn in 141 as Prince Morgan.
That guy has a hell of a resume. Axel, Silver the Head. Axel.
Oh, he was Silver the Hedgehog?
Yeah.
Oh! I was trying to be the
Generations.
Oh, yeah.
Generations and technically.
Generations
and technically voice clips for free riders.
Because I was about to say, I don't think Axel would have said, "It's no use!"
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think Quentin Flynn has done that line before, kind of like how every zero voice actor
always does the "What am I fighting for?"
Yes.
That is tradition for some odd reason. I'm trying to get up. I'm trying to activate the zip line. I don't know how this works, but I don't care. Hey, buddy.
There are just some lines that are so stupid when they're said by one voice actor that every preceding voice actor after that needs to say it at least once.
Just to see if it sounds better or worse as them.
Yes. With silver voice actors, it's no use. With zero voice actors, it's what am I fighting for?
With trying to make the voice tracks to a minimum.
Yes.
Now we all know how much
okay, time for a repeat. We have.
So that's why we give
you know,
Death Press 2.
You know, for Dr. Light voice actors, it's
Dr. Wowie.
Yes. Anything involving Mega Man 8.
You must stop, Dr. Wowie. Something out of Legends?
I don't think there really is anything from Legends.
No, Legend is really good, so.
At least on the voice acting front. On the gameplay front, that's a matter of opinion.
Yeah.
Especially with Legends 2 and that one water dungeon.
There's 2 water dungeons if you decide to go S-Class.
S-Class?
Yeah, there's a difficulty thing. If you take the exams to become an S-Class sticker or an N-Class sticker and then an S-Class sticker, you unlock optional dungeons. If you become an S-Class sticker, the optional dungeon for S-Class is a water dungeon. And let me just say this now. If you pass one of the exams, you go through a difficulty spike for the entire game. I'm killing Ghost Freak apparently.
And by the way, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to say this right now. I've started playing World of Warcraft. Which,
I played that before.
Given how big that game is, that's a very bad sign.
Hey, I'm playing Shin Megami Tensei. Those games are long.
Wizard 101, 10 times over, is the length of World of Warcraft at the moment.
Wow.
Yeah. 10 times over.
I'm playing a lot of Shin Megami Tensei. Nocturne, Devil Summoner, Digital Devil, and Devil Survivor.
And people, Wizard 101 is a very long game. It'll take you at least a month playing it straight. Without help, anyway. you're doing it with help, it'll probably be done within a week, but that's only if you do, that's only if you go really fucking fast. As for World of Warcraft, however, that is basically guaranteed to take you at least a year.
Why are you doing this again?
Because
You're bored and we're just bored one day?
one of my good friends at school plays it, and we wanted something to play with together.
Not a Pokemon fan, apparently.
I don't know if he likes Pokemon. I just know he likes World of Warcraft, and it's something to play relatively together at the same time. I mean, he's tried Wizard 101, but he hasn't gotten the ability to actually play the entire thing yet.
Okay, is this the part, you know, it's like, yeah, we didn't record it until we got to the actual boss fight, after my rage quit, didn't we?
Yep, we started I hit the recording button after your rage quit. Or, I hit the record button after
we started the boss fight.
Yeah, after we started the boss fight for your rage quit. You know, I think this area would be a tiny bit better if there was an opening to the surface so you could launch people into the moon again.
You know, I would have loved it if MadWorld did get a contract with, did do like a deal with Cartoon Network for, there's a mode, there's like a super 100% mode where you can play the entire game as Wrath.
I don't think Ben would be this violent, I'll be honest.
It'll be one of the alternate things.
You know, I just thought of something. If there was an opening to the surface so you could see the moon, the catapult launched people through the sword, and the two halves hit the moon. Like, goddamn, that thing is strong.
Hi, Black Baron.
Or this thing threw it into the moon.
Oh, that would have been funny. Instead of Death Press, it's Death Launch.
It would make it a bit more interesting.
Yeah, I can just imagine the Black Baron saying, "Now who says you need a rocket to go all the way to the moon?"
But right before, and then right after that, he gets grabbed and goes, "Oh hell no!" I didn't want to go this early.
No, it wouldn't be called Death Launch. It would have been called like Apollo. What's the number of all the Apollos?
I think 9 was the one that actually made it, or at least the first one to make it.
Apollo negative. Apollo -1. Oh, the T minus death.
That would be awesome. You don't want to get smashed.
Yeah, the thing can hurt you.
This isn't a graveyard smash.
Or the monster mash.
I find it incredibly funny in that one part. I can't remember if it was Yoshi's Island or Kingdom Hearts 2. That they just sang that.
I think it was.
I think it was Yoshi's Island.
I think it was Yoshi's Island.
I know we were co-oping 1 and 2, but I can't remember who got what exactly. And I also know.
You stuck me with days. You're having rechain of memories. We're co-oping Dream Drop Distance.
And Birth by Sleep.
And Birth by Sleep.
Birth by Sleep's a bit weird because we have 3 characters instead of 2.
But you're doing Aqua's final story and Aqua's story in general. And I'm doing Terra and Ventus.
Yep.
I'm doing as the tank and the glass cannon, and you're taking as the long range fighter man because that game's when I play Kingdom Hearts, I do not play long range at all. Combat mentality just does not work for me when I'm a long range fighter.
Which means I'm actually gonna place. I'm actually gonna place a tiny limit on us for Kingdom Hearts 2.
Tiny limit.
You were the only one allowed to use Valor form, and I'm the only one allowed to use Wisdom form.
Oh, that's not too bad.
Which means if I'm fighting a boss that really needs drive gauges before we get Wisdom form, I am fucked.
Exactly. Why can't you just hand the controller off to me?
True. And we can both use Limited Master.
Okay.
We can both use Limit Master and Final. Because we're playing Final Mix. That actually reminds me. With the announcement of 2.8, we will be doing that version of the game for Dream Drop Distance.
We need a PS4 first.
Well, a PS4 will be easier to get than a 3DS recorder. You have to admit.
Good point. We're hoping that it
In
has
fact-
split screen
fact-
co-op that you can play both Sora side and Riku side at the same time.
That would be nice.
Because that would make the drop gauge really pointless. No, it would make the drop. It's like you can activate the co-op mode after you experience the drop gauge for the first time.
Yeah, that would be nice.
They'll pull a secret of mana, but then in a good way.
Yeah. It's like you can either deal with this or get a friend to play with you.
And just so you guys know, we already said what we're doing for this thing, so there's no reason not to tell them. I'm doing Sora side of Dream Drop Distance, and Connor's doing Riku side.
Yep.
Hey, I beat young Xehanort at school, and I could not be really focused as I was supposed to because I had to keep an ear out for the bell and everything. But I beat young Xehanort.
Which means you're stuck with Zemnis.
Hey, I can deal with Xehanort. I can deal with Xemnas.
I thought you hated Zemnis with a passion.
No, I hate Ansem with a passion.
Oh. Which means you're stuck with Ansem.
No, that's your boss.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, Spark Raid kills him. It just rapes him.
Okay then. Good to know. How much Tamagotchi did you need to do in order to get that?
I do that. Spark Raid, I think it was one of the command icons in front of like a chest or something. You did that, or got very lucky on the years that I got. Because I don't remember Spark Raid being in one of the things I got.
I do find it kind of annoying that you have to do the Tamagotchi thing for Leaf Bracer.
Yeah, but at least the first demon you got for Sora does have Leaf Bracer.
Demon. You've been playing too much Shin Megami Tensei.
Yes, I have! Okay, you playing a demon?
Speaking of Dream Drop Distance, do you think you can bring it over next time?
You got lost!
I will not get lost this time. I want to borrow it in case you guys can't tell.
You got lost in Traverse Town.
I won't get lost again.
Are you gonna race on Wargoyle?
Only if I die 15 times in a row.
Oh, if that happens, you automatically suck. I did die once to Wargoyle.
Well, I should say...
At all three fights.
I should say, if I die 15 times in a row to getting stuck in a corner and being punched to death.
Okay, if that happens to you, that's your own fault for getting stuck in the corner. Flow motion can allow you to jump over the boss. So there's really no point as to why you would get stuck in the corner.
No, I'm saying if you get stuck in a corner because he keeps punching downward and you can't, and he knocks you out of your flow motion thing. Because that will happen.
That would only happen for Blitz Wargoyle. Air Wargoyle, that doesn't happen.
Well, Air Wargoyle doesn't really have an option on that.
Oh, yeah.
Because if he knocked you out of flow because if he was able to knock you out of flow motion, he would knock you into a pit of fire.
Yeah. He can't knock you out of Faith Mine, thankfully.
What?
It's the world gimmick. Traverse Town has you launch ship, the grid lets you hack into ship, and the
reality ship.
Yeah, and Notre Dame lets you create grind rails that hit people when you run into them.
Don't you have to reality shift in order to finish off the MCNR?
You have to reality shift to do a lot of things in these fights. It's basically the replacement for the reaction command.
Reaction command's a bit more reasonable.
Or Boogie Boogie. I love that.
Because at the very least with the reaction, at the very least in Kingdom Hearts 2 you can do the reaction command or just finish a combo, or use magic. In Dream Drop Distance, it sounds like you have to reality shift in order to kill the period.
No, it's just the way you do a lot of damage. Or for Zim's case, avoiding an attack where he just decides to throw a building at you. But I love the reality shift in the world that never was, because it's the character summons the ghost, the sleeping ghost of the other player character. Their two keyblades combine into a super keyblade, and then they slash the shit out of everything on screen.
I want that to be the finisher move for the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 3. Only with all 7 Keyblade Masters. Or wielders, I should say.
That would be awesome, but I don't think that would happen.
And by the way, for those of you who have not been paying attention to Kingdom Hearts, the 7 Keyblade wielders are Sora, Riku, Kairi, Axel/Lee, Terra, Aqua, and Ventus.
Although,
oh wait, I think that's neat. Sora, Riku.
Count Mickey.
Yeah.
Sora, Riku, Kairi, Nikki, Terra, Aqua, Ventus, Axel. So I'm pretty sure Ventus and Sora are kind of stuck together permanently.
And we'll see what happens. It would be really fucking badass if all 8 of them managed to combine their Keyblades into one and just pummel the shit out of Xehanort. Because you know Xehanort's gonna be the final boss.
Or they pull a Final Fantasy IX for some reason.
No.
He's been built up since Birth by Sleep, which is the first in the series. Oh, by the way, I'm ignoring this. Mainly, I'm ignoring a lot of things in this episode. We're just talking.
Because fuck Mad Castle.
Yeah, fuck Mad Castle. Fuck this boss.
Anyway,
This Ben's head reach up for Frankenstrike is going to be killing it. It's going to try and kill us now.
anyway, yeah, Xehanort's been built up as the final boss of the series since Birth by Sleep and Holy Mother of Shit.
You want to kill him?
Yeah, especially after realizing that he was the cause of Sora's entire adventure, technically. Because if it weren't for him becoming a Heartless, things would have never gone. Things probably wouldn't have gone so shitty for Sora.
Or if it wasn't for him fracturing Ventus like that and creating Vanitas,
Yeah.
that's what really started the whole thing.
Well, actually, maybe Xehanort's scheming saved Sora, because we really don't know what would have happened to them if they kept that raft idea. They probably would have ended up dead.
Well, Dream Consistence kind of. Yep, that's how I died.
That's how he continues to die.
Over
And over. And over again. At the very least, the boss saves his life. At the very least, the boss saves his health.
Yeah, that's good.
So it only resets if you get a game over, and that's because you gotta do the entire level over again.
Yeah, fuck it.
Fuck you, game.
Oh, and also the mechanics worse. When I rematched this guy, I didn't realize that the gyroscope was basically going foobar on me.
I'm fairly certain that was just because of a low battery.
Yeah, but it also happened for this and the boss afterwards. Remember, I got so pissed off
Yeah. In fact, I'm fairly
because
certain.
you needed the reaction commands in the next boss to actually be it.
I'm fairly certain during the next boss you just straight up switched remotes
I did.
because we couldn't find any batteries. Ah, fuck.
Oh, that's another thing I hate. This is another reason why I hate Frank.
He regenerates his health.
Yep. You can beat the shit out of him while it happens, but he stays there for a specific amount of time, and then he gets back up. So basically, all I'm doing is just chopping him at the nuts until he decides to get up.
Not even bosses in Wizard 101 are.
Ow! Died again. Oh, no, I didn't.
Not even bosses in Wizard 101 are that bad. And when you get to the second half of the game, they start cheating. As in taking extra turns during either their turn or counterattacking whatever you do.
Also, the next boss in this game regenerates health as well. But you can stop it practically as soon as you start, because of the fact that you can just run up to her and just punch her, and then she just stops the healing animation.
Yeah. I remember it took us a while to find her
because she
one time.
because she said that she never did to me when I was playing the game.
Hiding in a window.
Yeah, hiding on a window. She always did. She was in the statue when I played the game. What were we talking about before we started bitching about Frank?
I don't know.
Was it? Oh yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's how the reaction command is supposed to act. Don't expect this to happen again. Don't expect this to happen.
Now you're chainsawing his ass.
Yeah, that's all I can zap. Nope. Zap. Zap. I'm gonna get zapped.
You know, if I were you, I would have just gotten out of the water rather than tried to attack him.
Well,
I
kind of got a bit of patience.
Avoiding the one-hit KO would be a bit better for me than doing damage.
Oh, and the chainsaw decided I'm gonna. You know, I came so close to winning. so close to winning.
Yeah, this is the reason why he rage quit. He came so close to winning and then insta-kill.
Yeah.
Well, it's not really insta-kill, it just does
It just does so much damage, it might as well be insta-kill.
like so much damage to the point where if you're hit even once, it will be an insta-kill. You need full health in order to survive it. I find it weird how your chainsaw has self-replicating fuel. I just now realized that.
It's been like that since the first part.
I know, it just took me
This is how I died.
It just took me until now to mention it.
That's how I died. For some, no, one more, I won't. Yo, this is how, that's how I really got pissed off. He was so
Wasn't this one of those instances where you had never died to him before? And then you're suddenly dying a crap load?
Yeah.
You never really liked him before, but this just made you hate him.
Yep. See, look at that sliver of health. Look at that sliver of health, and then that happens. I'm probably gonna get knocked into the water.
It's either this.
See, look, that chainsaw should have hit him. It should have hit him, and
Dead.
yeah. Insert me rage quitting and exiting through the door and slamming said door.
Yeah, I really wish we kept that.
This is me going, nope, fuck it, leave it.
And insert me awkwardly ending the part. Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo, and on the next part of what?
We still have the rematch.
Oh yeah.
Thing. Did that thing get cut too?
No.
Or did that keep its commentary?
That kept its commentary.
Okay.
Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo, and we shall see you back in live commentary land after a cut. See you then.
What's with the green?
Video error, I guess. I don't know.
Take two.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen.
I cooled down. Yeah, it's been a week. So
I was going to say it's been a week since the beginning. I was going to say it's been a week since the last attempt.
okay,
And I very nearly did my intro, by the way.
What?
I very nearly did an intro, by the way.
Well, Frank, I have something I wanted to. Frank, lightning is my favorite element. You're starting to make me hate that one aspect of it, and how it rejuvenates all dead corpses. Sort of.
Lightning's my favorite character in Final Fantasy 13. At least to use in battle.
And I can just say I kind of like the Benton alien Frankenstein. But
Frankenstein?
yeah, that's the guy's
Why
name.
does he have a Frankenstein alien?
Hey, there's a wolf, there's a werewolf one, a mummy one, a vampire one, and a ghost one. Frankenstein's not really out of place. There's also a gremlin one.
And the ghost one nearly took him, and the ghost one nearly possessed him.
Yes.
Multiple times, I think.
Yeah. Bang.
What's the name?
Bang.
Well, that was quite literal.
Uh-oh.
Ah.
Bad idea.
Get out of water. Get out of water. Why am I singing?
Watch a bit of Steven plays lately?
I don't know. Well, I just have this weird habit of singing for no apparent reason, even though I know it's shit. Steven's at least decent.
Not really. Ow.
I imagine he would be better if he was actually living in improv.
Uh-oh. Bad idea.
Why do you keep getting launched into the water?
This
And
is
I do mean launch, because it doesn't seem like you're doing that intentionally.
Oh, that was a quick time.
Oh god damn it, get out.
It's because I swing forward a little bit whenever I use my chainsaw, and that's the best way of dealing damage against this fucker.
Can we please get we get another game over, I am going to be so fucking angry. Actually, if we get another game over, we're going straight to time. Because I don't think Jeff would be able to take it.
The guy just reanimated balls. Uh-oh.
Run. Jack is probably wearing, like, leather and shit. Why is he getting shocked? I can understand why Frank wouldn't get hurt from it, because one, he's the one producing it, two,
Lightning, he's kind of
dead.
Lightning kind of rejuvenates him.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a quick time event.
Question. Why do you prefer this over No More Heroes? No More Heroes is a lot more flashy.
No, I can't understand that. What I don't like about No More Heroes is that it kind of the combat system and how enemies can block off frequently and how you have to move your arm just to do higher and low attacks. It just didn't sync. It just didn't go well with me.
It's kind of a simpler version of what Skyward Sword did, though. You were being simpler, but I mean, you only have two directions to go rather than 8. And last time I checked, enemies in No More Heroes don't block their hits on a dime.
They can't.
Well, they don't do it quite as often as they do in Skyward Sword. Seriously, that's just plain stupid. There are lots of things about Skyward Sword I'll defend, but blocking your attacks on a dime, that is not one of them.
Maybe Garrigan is actually going to teach his troops.
I can understand why Garahim would be able to do it, but not his troops.
Why did it turn around? Oh, I saw the inside of Frank's mouth. Yes. Takes out. What the hell? What's going on?
Damn it.
Okay, I'm trying to give up on this one this time.
I would have tried holding them straight out, like they're both pointing straight up, and then doing it. Because I noticed that there are other games in my collection that have that kind of thing. And whenever I actually pointed the remote and nunchuck in the direction of the graphic, it helps.
Oh, not to mention the wires kind of tangled. Ow! Oh shit. No. 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 No.
He's going back.
Ah, god damn it, Frank! How many times do I have to saw you in the nutsack? Will you get the idea to stop doing that? I'm going to get you back for this later. I will get you back for this.
Look at that. Run. You stand on the drone.
No, I tried that before when he tried to recharge. I tried to jump on it, on the little side handle, see if I could just knock his hand off and recharge him.
Music's decent.
It's not my favorite boss track.
It's decent for a reason.
Ow. Okay, now that my cords are not today, I should be able to...
Well, it's registering your emote just fine.
Oh yeah, English is fine. That's because it has its own... Okay, it's not doing it again. And Jack's gonna die.
Yeah, you're dead.
Okay, I'm just gonna give up on the quick time event.
It may also help if you get in a better position, to be honest. Correct me if I'm wrong, but 0 counts as a life, right?
Yeah.
Good. I assume you intentionally missed that quick time event. Run. Yappa. Does the ground pound move insta-kill you if you get hit by it, or is it just a fuckload of damage?
I think fuckload of damage that would normally kill you. Yes!
I was gonna
Die,
say,
you ugly motherfucker!
I was gonna say, I'm fairly certain he's dead.
Okay, let's take this from the top, shall we? What happens if I go in reverse?
That's the thing about electricity. Not only can it infinite you, but it can also
Fry you?
do this. Damn.
Die, Frank!
Jack was just sort of phoning it in. Totally phoning it in. His fans deserve more.
Okay. Thank you, Howard Increase. Revenge is so nice!
Anyway, we have been the Insane Duo. In the next part of Let's Play MadWorld, we shall continue on to the next level of Mad Castle,
It's a
which
boss. It's a boss fight, but the story fragment is kind of big, so it'll be its own part.
is... Okay. Anyway, we shall see you then. Bye-bye!